Hey YouTube, here to do a video about my newest 2 piercings that I have just got. Once quarantine was lifted, I ran immediately to get the piercings that I had wanted to get before quarantine. So yeah, you guys have probably seen my piercing video. If not, I will link it somewhere up here. And I went through all of my piercings. I think I went through placement, price, pain, all of that good stuff. They are on this ear, and they are my Daith or Daith and my MidHelix. I wasn't sure I wanted to Daith, however it's called. I thought it would be like one of those painful piercings, but I'm so glad I went and did it. If you guys have not had your helixes pierced, your cartilages pierced, and you want it, just do it. The pain, the initial piercing pain, I find lasts a very good minute for an hour, and then it's over. The problem with cartilage piercing is the aftercare. The aftercare, the pain afterwards can be a bit annoying. I don't know. I've seen some people on YouTube talking about they've changed their piercings out in like 4 weeks, 2 months, a month. No. These things don't heal for a good, on my body, sometimes 2 years it takes for them to heal. But for me, they are totally worth it. I love the look. I've always loved piercings before the whole curated thing, Maria Tosh thing, all that. These words that people come up with now for getting multiple ear piercings. And I've always wanted, asymmetrical piercings. I didn't want the piercings to match. So apparently now it's a thing. But yeah, let's talk about the 2 newest pieces that I have in my ear. It is the MidHelix that I got maybe about a month ago now. I know as soon as quarantine lifted, I went to my local tattoo piercing place and I was like, put this in my ear. The piece that I have, I bought from Ring Concierge. I will link it below. They still have them in stock. I had initially wanted to get this piercing done at Maria Tosh because Maria Tosh had the diamond. The small version of this is like 2 something. The larger version for Maria Tosh was like upwards of close to 400. So if I would have gotten this particular piercing done at Maria Tosh, it would have been close to $500. Ring Concierge had this 3 diamonds, and my ear's a little swollen because I just got it pierced. I got the Daith pierced, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, 3 diamond gold stud. Originally it's 179. They sell them single, so 179 single, still lower than Maria Tosh. Went on sale for 140. I bought it. The only thing about this one, you can't really see and I don't want to touch it, it has the butterfly back. And a lot of these piercers, like Maria Tosh, the piercer that I go to, they don't pierce with earrings that have the butterfly back because one, your hair gets tangled around, it can get caught in it, can get pulled out. The one with Maria Tosh is threaded and it has a screw-on back, and the back is actually pretty because you can switch them around. So that's one thing I'll give Maria Tosh. However, I paid $140 for this diamond piece and they charged me $50 to put it in, and you do the math, $90 plus tip, 120. Okay, versus 5 something that I would have paid at Maria Tosh. Plus I didn't want to wade into the city and I didn't want to wait, so I went and got it done, and I love it. A MidHelix. Now I will tell you that the piercer that I did go to pierced it a little wonky, and I guess there's pros and cons to going to these higher end piercers than some of your tattoo shops. She pierced it a little wonky, and I'm kind of like, it is what it is. It's a piercing. When I got my Daith piercing, my girl, Miss Cassi Lopez, my lovely lady, Miss Cassi Lopez, she fixed it. And now it is straight and looks fabulous. And I love it. I love it. Now, can I just say, the last piercing I got before the MidHelix, I think, was the rook. The rook didn't hurt me at all. It didn't hurt. It was just like some pressure. It went through, didn't hurt. The healing was fabulous, didn't hurt. This sucker, oh my God. When that needle went through my ear, I was like, I don't know what it is, but wow, it hurts. It still kind of hurts. You know, it's good. No bump has come on it, which I'm very surprised because I always get the piercing bump. But up until now, no piercing bump. I use for myself a solution of salt water, sea salt and warm water. And what I do, which works for me, I have multiple piercings and they work, is I just, right now I'm lazy, so I kind of know already. I just get a cotton ball, sea salt, hold it with the water and squeeze and let the water from the cotton swab run down into the piercing. For this one, I did it twice a day for 2 weeks and then once a day for 2 weeks. And then now I kind of leave it alone. And if it gets a little weird or if it's itching or something, I'll take the cotton swab with the sea salt, and I will, you know, just use it and douse it to get it to be feeling better. But I love it. I love the mid. My ear before that I thought it was kind of plain. I had my little orbital up there. I loved it. I had my orbital here, which we'll talk about in a second. But I thought the mid would be perfect. Most of this jewelry, like this, I don't want to touch my ear. It's a little swollen. This piece, that piece, obviously the Daith, the rook, and these two pieces never come out of my ears. So I don't mind spending the money that I have spent on these pieces because they don't come out, I don't change. But when this one heals, I figure I can swap out and play around with this hole at least. So, but I love it. I love it. It looks so great, but this diamond is such great quality. I love Ring Concierge. I'm currently looking to get myself, well, not myself, I'm looking for my husband to get me my ring. I want my 2-carat oval, and I think I'm gonna go to the Ring Concierge because their prices are phenomenal, and I just love it. 140, same. It's about the same carat size as the Maria Tosh one, and it's just beautiful. And it's just hits the sparkle and the light, and I love it. And I'm so glad I just, you know, I saw it on sale and I got it and I got pierced with it, and I love it. Now, some piercers, if you bring in your own jewelry, like this is 14 karat gold, so it's pierced, you know, and it had a very long post, and so I knew that it was good enough to be pierced with. I had to sign a waiver because the piercer is like, as long as you know it's 14 karat, but you have to sign the waiver, we'll pierce you with it. And that was my local parlor. Now, when I went to get my Daith pierced, I just say it because I have no idea how to say it. I went to Miss Cassi Lopez. She has opened up her own studio. I was with her. She has done a couple of my piercings before when she was at Love Adorned. She's opened up her own studio in Brooklyn. I love her. And I went there this past Sunday. So there's 2 days ago, and by appointment only. And she pierced my Daith with this beautiful gold and diamond ring. And I absolutely love it. And let's see. Before I get into the story of the Daith and the piercing pain, we will talk about this beauty. This I've had done for a while. It is a orbital, as you can see, is with one ring going through 2 piercings. You can see the back. I don't know if you can see the back. And that is a gold piece. When I first had this done, first of all, I had to have it pierced with these 2 rings. These 2 rings were here. They healed for the year, and then I think his name was Adrian Castillo. He's a good piercer. And then he put in this tiny ring through the hole, and you couldn't see it. And I know on multiple videos I said, oh my goodness, I love this piercing, but you can't see it, and I want to upgrade it. So Cassie tried to put in, at first I wanted to stretch it. I wanted 2 rings in this hole side by side, and we tried to do that. She put it in, went to the mirror, and I was like, oh, I love it, love it. No, my ear was like, I don't know what you're doing, Amy, but this is not the jam. Ear swelled up pretty much immediately. But while the ear was swelling up, Cassie was piercing the Daith. And she's like, it's just pressure, right? And I'm like, oh, no. But I think the reason why the Daith kind of stung was because this was really, I mean, it was throbbing at that point. So I can't really say for sure the pain level for the Daith. I kind of want to say if we didn't mess with this one, and if this one wasn't still kind of smarting, because it's kind of fresh too, I would say the pain level for the Daith is the same as the Rook. It's more pressure than it is pain. The annoying part is them getting the jewelry in and closing it, and even that wasn't painful. I can't describe it because, again, I think because this is fresh and this was like blowing up, it affected the Daith. And for a moment there, I was like, ooh, and this is completely healed. But my God, it hurt, and my ear was red and it swollen. She immediately was like, something is wrong. We need to take it out. And a good piercer will know that and see it, and I'll let you walk out the door with your ear, throbbing, and I go, oh, it'll go down soon. Just put ice on it. She was like, no, we're gonna have to take that out. I don't like the way that looks. So she ended up taking it out and putting in a larger gauge, which kind of sucks because I really like the two next to each other, but my ear just wasn't happening, and stretching holes apparently can be worse than just piercing it. So we ended up just with the larger gauge. As you can see, this was the smaller one, and it was just really tiny in comparison. I don't know if you can actually see, but it is a thicker ring, and you can see it so much better than than before. And the Daith right now, quite honestly, it's acting just like this. I don't remember it's in there. And when I accidentally itch my ear and then I hit it, then I'm like, oh. But it's not, that part of my ear didn't swell. There is just maybe, like this morning, there was a little twinge, like right here. I can't describe the feeling. It's not uncomfortable. You just got your ear pierced, so it's to be expected, and I love it. I think it's gonna heal really nice because it's tucked in there, and I just forget about it. It has not given me any discomfort. The discomfort is coming from this little guy, which amazingly was healed, and the MidHelix. But I think now the ear is complete. What do you guys think? I don't think I need anything else. And the Daith piercing is supposed to be for migraines. I don't get migraines, thankfully. My mother gets them, but I do not. I don't know if that's a myth or what have you. I just like the look of it. When it heals, I might just also get a bar to go in there. I don't know. I wanted the gold barbell. I thought that would be cute, but Cassie wouldn't pierce me with a barbell because she said it doesn't really heal properly. So I got the next best thing, a little diamond in there. You are going to pay money when you go to the luxury piercers. Miss Cassie is a luxury piercer, but she knows what she's doing. She straightened this out. She took one look at it and was like, oh, that's not right, and straightened it out, and now it's perfect. She did this for me. Again, all of this is gold jewelry. It has, this one has diamonds. So my price for that session, which was kind of shell-shocked, okay, came up with tip, came up to about $510. Yes, I know. But I mean, what are you gonna do? The jewelry itself, this ring with the diamond was, I believe it was $370, I think. And then the ring that they put in here was about probably like $70. Then the $40 for the Daith piercing, I think it was 40, could be 40. And then 15% tip brings you to $510. But, it is what it is. You'll pay money if you go to Maria Tosh or to any luxury piercer. You're gonna do it. But that's the name of the game. Would I? And it depends. It depends on for the specialty piercings, like the Rook, the Daith, the conch. I think I would go to a more luxurious piercer because they seem to kind of know what they're doing. I mean, not that regular tattoo shops don't know what they're doing. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel more comfortable with going to piercers that are on Instagram that have a following because they know not to screw something up. But yeah, that is my left ear. This little piece is just in my lobe. It is lips, a gold lip with the diamond, holding a diamond in there. I think I got this from Winden. I think Winden. And you guys know my Orbital. This piece is a BVLA piece, gold. Again, ring concierge. And I believe that's BVLA too. That actually might be, the hoop might be BVLA too. I'm not sure. Yeah, and then the rook is nicely healed. I've got my cuff from Catbird, my two upper lobe piercings with the Maria Tosh diamond, what is that, charm, and then my little flower from the last line, LA, my little diamond flower, which I love, and my diamond wishbone from Mira T. So I do spend money on my jewelry. I don't take them out usually. I mean, my lobes I switch out every so often because, you know, I can. But the helix piercings I stay in. This I want to get, Maria Tosh has a diamond hoop that I will be getting soon. And yeah, so those are my ears. What else am I forgetting? Anything else? We'll see if I can wear headphones with this. I'm not planning on wearing headphones. I mean, I'm home, so now was a great time to get it because I'll probably be home for the next 2 years. So hopefully when this heals, I'll be able to wear inner ear headphones. We'll see. If not, it's time for some beats, I guess. I don't know. But right now, like I can stick my finger in there, which I shouldn't because my hands, I haven't washed them. Doesn't really hurt, so I don't see how inner earbuds would be a problem. And it is a pretty thin band, so we'll see. Yeah, cleaning, like I said, for this one, for the Daith, I can't really take the water and put it in there because I don't want water going in my ear. So I do use a Q-tip, same thing, put it in warm water, sprinkle some salt, sea salt, put it on water again, and then I just go in there and dab the holes, and that's that. It's only been 2 days, so we'll see how it heals. I do not sleep on it. I do not sleep on this side. And if I do sleep on this side, I make sure that my ear, like the pillow is in such a way that my ear is not touching the pillow because the pressure is what causes the piercing bumps. So do not sleep on your pillow. I mean, on your new piercings for at least a year. Get a airplane travel pillow, those donut ones, and put your hair, get a towel and make a round circle and put your ear through that and lay on that. But do not sleep on your piercings. Told my niece that. Don't sleep on your piercings for at least a year. Let them heal. These are commitments, you know, they're commitments. Other than the lobe piercings, if you get cartilage piercings, which I love and I will, you know, I tell you to get, but you got to work at them too. You know, if you take care of them, they will take care of you. Yeah, so I will link Cassie's information below. She's on Instagram as well. And yeah, I think that is about it. For the next piercings, I don't know, I have little ears, so I think I'm kind of done. I don't know, what do you guys think? I was thinking of getting a forward helix, like a little ring, but then this is here, so what's the point? I could get something here, but I kind of like the blank space as well. A couple of you have told me to get a tragus piercing. We'll see. I don't know if I want a hole here or a scar if I take it out. Plus, I still, you know, I work at a law firm, so I kind of have to, you know, I mean, I can cover my face, my ears with my hair, but if I ever, you know, went afro, you're going to see my ears. So we'll see. I think right now I'm good. I think we'll turn to some tattoos. What do you guys think? I think I'm good with the ear piercings. I think it's good enough. What do you think? And this is a cuff. And I said if I ever lost this, then I would get my conch pierced. But I have never lost it. And I don't, and I'm fine with that. I don't really want to hold through my ear there anyway. So I just love the way the ears have come out. What do you think? Should I get a flat? Should I get something in my helix? Or should I leave my ears alone the way they are? I think right now, my husband actually, because he's always like, where'd you get a new piercing? I don't even notice them. But when I came home and he saw that, he was like, yeah, it fills it out perfectly. So I really do like the Daith. I do recommend it. To me, again, because I had these irritations, it was worse than what it actually is. But again, it's pressure. Lasts for maybe a minute, if most, if you have a good piercer and they know what they're doing. And that is that. I think I've covered it all. So again, if you have any questions or comments, let me know below, and I will be talking to you in my next video. Take care.